Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel.
Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we have a thrilling lineup of events unfolding in General Hospital. With secrets unraveling, tensions boiling over, and relationships being tested, Port Charles is about to face some of its most dramatic moments yet. From dangerous alliances to life-altering decisions, let's dive into the upcoming episodes and break down every shocking development in detail. Drew Cain's frustration with Nina Reeves escalates a brewing storm. Tensions have been mounting between Drew Quartermaine and Nina Reeves, but next week, the situation is set to explode. Drew has had his fair share of obstacles in recent months, from his tangled business dealings to the lingering fallout of past betrayals. However, his frustration with Nina appears to stem from something far deeper, something that could have severe consequences for both of them. While details remain under wraps, speculation suggests that Nina may have made a move behind the scenes that jeopardizes Drew's professional standing or even his personal life. With Carly Spencer still harboring a deep-seated resentment toward Nina, could Drew's increasing anger be related to her? Or is this about something far more complex, perhaps connected to his past imprisonment or the ongoing battles within ELQ? One thing is certain, Drew's patience is running out. And when Drew Cain gets pushed too far, he's not one to sit back quietly. Could this be the beginning of a ruthless corporate war, or will personal emotions take precedence? Carly Spencer's pivotal conversations, Brennan, Willow, and the future of Port Charles. Carly Spencer has never been one to shy away from high-stakes conversations, but next week, she finds herself caught in the middle of several major discussions that could shape the future of her relationships, and possibly the entire town. First, Carly and Brennan have an intense conversation about their evolving dynamic. Fans have been speculating about their connection for weeks. Is Brennan simply a powerful ally for Carly, or is there an underlying tension that could lead to something more? The chemistry between them is undeniable, but trust is another story altogether. At the same time, Carly is also dealing with an emotional crisis that leads her to issue a heartfelt plea to Willow Tate Corinthos. Over the past year, Willow has faced one life-altering moment after another, from her near-death experience to her complicated family dynamics. What could Carly be pleading for? Could this be related to Willow's future with Michael Corinthos, or is there a deeper medical crisis looming that Carly believes Willow needs to prepare for? With so many pieces in motion, Carly is quickly becoming the epicenter of multiple high-stakes storylines. Will she be able to keep everything under control, or will one of these interactions lead to an unforeseen disaster? Jason Morgan faces the ultimate test, a man with nowhere to run. Jason Morgan has always been known for his ability to navigate even the most dangerous situations with calculated precision. But next week, it seems as if all his careful planning is starting to unravel. The walls are closing in, and Jason is running out of options. For months, Jason has been operating in the shadows, trying to outmaneuver his enemies while keeping his allies safe. But now, something, or someone, is forcing him into a corner. Is this related to Sonny Corinthos and his shifting alliances? Could it be a new enemy seeking to take down one of Port Charles's most infamous figures? Fans can expect a series of tense confrontations as Jason fights to stay ahead of the danger. But with each passing moment, his options become more limited. Will Jason be able to pull off one last escape, or is this the moment where he finally has to face the consequences of his past? Adding to the intrigue, Lulu Spencer begins to grow suspicious. Lulu has always had a sharp eye for detail, and something about recent events isn't sitting right with her. Could she be the one to uncover a hidden truth that changes everything? Or is her curiosity putting her in the crosshairs of someone who doesn't want their secrets exposed? The search for Brooke Lynn's baby, Chase's stunning proposal. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine has been carrying a heavy burden, and now, the truth is out, Harrison Chase knows everything. In a dramatic revelation, BLQ confides in Lois, admitting that Chase has learned the full extent of the situation. Lois, always a protective and strategic thinker, immediately panics. But why? Chase, ever the determined detective, has a plan of his own. In a shocking twist, he suggests hiring a private investigator to track down Brooke Lynn's missing baby. This suggestion sends ripples of fear through BLQ and Lois, because if a PI starts digging, there's no telling what other secrets might be uncovered. Fans are left to wonder, who really has the upper hand in this situation? Will Brooke Lynn be able to reclaim what she lost, or is she about to uncover an even darker truth about Giovanni Gio Palmieri? Jocelyn's life-altering decision, the WSB's influence looms large. Jocelyn Jacks has been through more than most people her age, but nothing compares to the moment she was forced to defend herself against Cyrus Renaud. In a shocking turn of events, Jocelyn shot Cyrus dead, an act of self-preservation that would change her forever. But instead of dealing with the consequences alone, Jocelyn turned to Jack Brennan, who swiftly cleaned up the mess. However, Brennan didn't do this out of the kindness of his heart. Instead, he offered Jocelyn a proposition, one that could alter the trajectory of her life permanently. He invited her to join the WSB. Now, Jocelyn is facing an impossible choice. She knows that joining the WSB could give her power and protection, but at what cost? Keeping this secret isn't easy, especially when her best friend, Trina Robinson, starts asking questions. For the first time, Jocelyn finds herself unable to confide in Trina, and that secrecy could create a rift between them. Will Jocelyn embrace this new path, or will she reject Brennan's offer and try to carve out a different future for herself? Molly and Cody, an unexpected connection. Molly Lansing Davis has been on a tumultuous journey since the collapse of her relationship with T.J. Ashford. Struggling to find her footing, Molly has unexpectedly found herself forming a connection with Cody Bell. Their early interactions were anything but smooth, but fate seems determined to push them together. Next week, Molly once again confides in Cody, revealing personal thoughts she hasn't shared with anyone else. Could their growing bond lead to something more, or is this simply a temporary connection born out of loneliness? Adding another layer to the drama, Molly has a heated debate with Christina Corinthos Davis, who is disillusioned with the justice system. Their argument intensifies, revealing deep-seated frustrations on both sides. And if that wasn't enough, Christina also has an explosive encounter with Ava Jerome. Olivia's bright idea, a potential game-changer? In the midst of all the chaos, Olivia Quartermaine comes up with an idea, one that could change the course of events dramatically. She takes her thoughts to Carly, who listens carefully, weighing the potential risks and rewards. Is Olivia onto something brilliant, or is this the kind of scheme that could backfire spectacularly? Next, we dive into one of the most controversial and intense storylines unfolding in General Hospital. Jocelyn Jacks has found herself caught in a dangerous web spun by none other than Brennan, a man whose influence over her has raised more than a few eyebrows. Fans are asking, what exactly is Brennan up to, and why does it feel like his presence in Jocelyn's life is becoming increasingly unsettling? Let's break it all down. Fan reactions, uncomfortable tension between Brennan and Jocelyn. The internet has been buzzing with fan theories and concerns regarding Brennan's growing proximity to Jocelyn. Many viewers have taken to online forums and social media to express unease about the dynamic developing between the two characters. One particularly striking comment read, "This whole Brennan/Joss situation is creeping me out. Why is he getting so close to his girlfriend's daughter? It almost feels like stalking. And why is he manipulating her sense of justice, pushing her into dangerous situations. This doesn't sit right. Another fan chimed in with a different perspective, saying, Jocelyn killing Cyrus is already out of character for her. If she had intentionally set out to do it, that would make for a much more powerful arc. But as it stands, it feels like she's being dragged into something much bigger than she understands. These reactions highlight just how complex and divisive this storyline has become. While some see Brennan as an enigmatic strategist pulling the strings behind the scenes, others view him as a menacing presence who has latched onto Jocelyn in an unsettling way. The debate is only heating up, and as more details unfold, fans will undoubtedly continue to dissect Brennan's true intentions. Jocelyn's shocking actions put Jason Morgan's freedom in jeopardy. At the heart of this storyline lies a troubling question: what will happen to Jason Morgan now that Jocelyn's actions have drawn suspicion? Jocelyn's fatal shooting of Cyrus Renault was, on the surface, an act of self-defense. However, thanks to Brennan's subtle but deliberate involvement, the incident is now raising questions. Brennan wasn't just a bystander in all of this. He played a direct role in cleaning up the aftermath, ensuring that the truth remained obscured. But in doing so, he has implicated himself, Jocelyn, and potentially Jason Morgan. The fact that Jason, a figure long known for his unwavering moral code and loyalty, is now caught up in this mess only adds another layer of intrigue. Will Jason be forced to take the fall for something he wasn't directly involved in? How far will Jocelyn go to protect herself and those she cares about? And perhaps most importantly, does Brennan have an ulterior motive for keeping Jason in the spotlight? These are the burning questions that will drive the next phase of this explosive storyline. Brennan's hidden agenda: the Spencer women are in danger. One of the most intriguing revelations from General Hospital's head writer, Chris Van Etten, is that Brennan's interest in the Spencer family is anything but accidental. According to Van Etten, Brennan has been carefully maneuvering in the background for months, subtly influencing events and guiding Jocelyn toward an unknown purpose. He revealed, Brennan has been in the background all along, providing a nudge here and a morsel of information there. We'll soon learn why. Brennan's presence in Port Charles and his proximity to Carly is no accident. His feelings for Carly are accidental, though, and those feelings will come into direct conflict with his intentions for Jocelyn. This statement raises major red flags. If Brennan has developed genuine feelings for Carly, yet simultaneously has dangerous intentions for Jocelyn, the potential for conflict is enormous. Carly is fiercely protective of her daughter, and if she begins to suspect that Brennan's interest in Jocelyn goes beyond what he claims, things could get ugly fast. Even more concerning is the fact that Brennan is about to pull the Spencer women into his world, a place filled with unknown dangers and sinister players. As Van Etten teased, the Spencer women will find themselves plunged into a world totally alien to them, Brennan's world. But other characters on the canvas are well acquainted with Brennan's business. This cryptic statement suggests that while Jocelyn and Carly may be out of their depth, there are others in Port Charles who know exactly what Brennan is capable of. Could someone from his past emerge to reveal his true nature before it's too late? Loyalties, friendships, and families at risk, who can be trusted? One of the most compelling aspects of this storyline is how it forces characters to question their loyalties. As Brennan's influence spreads, friendships are tested, relationships are put in jeopardy, and family bonds are strained. Van Etten hints at the complexity of what's to come. A number of Port Charles residents will be pulled into this developing story as loyalties, friendships, and families will be called into question, present loves tested, new loves emerge, and many lives threatened. Jason among them. This suggests that Brennan's impact won't be limited to just Jocelyn and Carly. Other key figures in Port Charles may soon find themselves entangled in his schemes, leading to potential betrayals and shocking alliances. One major question remains: will Jocelyn recognize the danger before it's too late? Or will she, in her quest for justice and truth, fall even deeper under Brennan's control? The unfolding mystery: what exactly is Brennan planning? As the pieces of this storyline continue to fall into place, one thing is clear: Brennan is playing a long game, and his end goal remains a mystery. His presence in Port Charles has been anything but random. He has strategically positioned himself near some of the most influential figures in town, manipulating events in a way that keeps him in control. But what's his ultimate objective? Some fans believe he's setting Jocelyn up for a larger role in his organization, using her as an unwitting pawn in a dangerous game. Others suspect that his end goal is to dismantle the power structure of Port Charles entirely, eliminating key players like Jason, Carly, and Sonny in the process. Regardless of his true motives, one thing is certain: Brennan is not to be underestimated. And as his plans begin to unfold, the citizens of Port Charles will be left scrambling to pick up the pieces. Final thoughts: what's next for Jocelyn, Carly, and Brennan? The upcoming episodes of General Hospital promise to be some of the most gripping yet. With tensions reaching a boiling point, secrets threatening to explode, and characters facing life-altering decisions, fans are in for an unforgettable ride. Will Jocelyn finally see through Brennan's manipulation, or will she become even more entangled in his world? Can Carly protect her daughter before things spiral out of control? And how will Jason Morgan navigate the growing threat to his freedom? Next, we delve into the latest developments surrounding Michael Corinthos' departure from General Hospital and what it means for the show's future. With actor Chad Duell stepping away, fans have been eager to understand the reasoning behind his decision and whether there's a chance he might return. Let's take a deep dive into his journey, his emotional transition, and what could be next for both the actor and his iconic character. Chad Duell's possible return: is the door still open? For devoted General Hospital fans who have been following Michael Corinthos' storyline, one of the biggest questions remains: will Chad Duell ever return? While his departure was unexpected, Duell himself has hinted that his exit from the show may not be permanent. During an insightful conversation on Steve Burton and Bradford Anderson's podcast, Duell revealed that General Hospital executive producer Frank Valentini had assured him that the door remains open. This means that while Michael's storyline has been temporarily wrapped up, the possibility of a future comeback is still on the table. Fans have seen many actors come and go in Port Charles, often returning after months or even years. Could we see Michael make a dramatic re-entry just when the Corinthos family needs him the most? If so, what would that return look like? Would Michael come back with a fresh perspective after his time away, or would he find himself thrown back into the chaos of his family's ongoing battles? A fresh start: Chad Duell embraces new adventures. As much as fans may miss Michael, Duell himself has been making the most of his time away from the show. In recent weeks, he has shared glimpses of his life outside of General Hospital, including a fun and relaxing getaway to Sunset Ranch in Hollywood. In a series of social media posts, Duell was all smiles as he posed beside a horse, clearly enjoying the escape from the fast-paced world of television. Accompanied by his girlfriend, Luana Lucci, the actor looked at peace while exploring the scenic Hollywood trails on horseback. Duell's caption expressed gratitude to the venue for their hospitality, leaving fans happy to see him taking time for himself and enjoying new experiences. His posts were flooded with support from longtime followers, who expressed excitement for his future endeavors while still holding on to hope that he might one day return to General Hospital. This brief insight into his personal life highlights something crucial: Duell's need to step away wasn't just about his career. It was about embracing life outside of the soap opera world, allowing himself to grow, heal, and explore new passions. A time of reflection: Chad Duell's emotional journey. Beyond his on-screen departure, Duel has been navigating a deeply personal transition. During his podcast appearance with Burton and Anderson, he opened up about the emotional weight of losing his father and how that loss has influenced his current mindset. Duel candidly admitted that he is still coming to terms with his father's passing, describing how the grief has made him reassess what truly matters. He shared that his focus now is on taking care of himself, mentally, emotionally, and physically, as he prepares for the next chapters of his life. The loss of a loved one can be a profound turning point, often leading people to reevaluate their priorities. For Duel, this meant stepping away from a long-standing role in order to focus on his well-being. His decision is a reminder that even those in the entertainment industry, who appear strong and put together on screen, have their own personal battles to fight. Duel also hinted at having a few things planned for his future. While he didn't go into detail, his words suggest that he's exploring different opportunities, whether within acting or in entirely new ventures. Whatever he chooses, one thing is certain, he's taking the time he needs to heal and grow. Michael Corinthos' departure, how General Hospital handled it. With Duel's exit, General Hospital had to find a way to temporarily remove Michael from the canvas without permanently writing him off. The writers decided on a medical storyline, sending Michael to Germany for treatment following an explosion that left him with severe burns. The decision to send Michael abroad for medical treatment was a logical one, allowing the character an open-ended departure rather than an abrupt disappearance. Fans who have followed the soap for years know that when a character is sent away rather than killed off, there's always a chance for a return, whether in a few months or even years down the line. However, this exit also raises interesting narrative questions. What will happen in Michael's absence? Will his family struggle to fill the void he left behind? Could his time away lead to unexpected changes in his relationships? And when he eventually returns, will he still be the same Michael Corinthos, or will his experiences have transformed him? Michael has been a central figure in General Hospital's ongoing power struggles, particularly when it comes to the Corinthos empire and his complicated relationship with his father, Sonny. His absence could create a shift in the balance of power, giving other characters a chance to step up, or, perhaps, setting the stage for a dramatic homecoming.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.